Hey y'all, welcome to another edition of Let's Talk About It. I'm Short Trini, and today I wanted to do something a little different than my normal videos. Being that today is the third anniversary of Prince's passing, I wanted to share my experience of the first time I saw Prince. I want to take you back to 2004. Prince was on his New York leg of the Musicology tour. And I wanted to see him real bad, basically because I had never seen him before in concert. As a matter of fact, growing up, I really didn't like his music. I thought it was loud and a little bit weird. But that all changed when I got into college and I dated this girl who was the more than the average Prince fan. I mean, she had everything this man ever made and released and never released. And if you know anything about Prince, half the fun of being a Prince fan is his bootlegs. And she had a lot of bootlegs. Now, she didn't have anything, she had the commercial stuff, I should say. Little Red Corvette, Kiss, I Want to Be Your Lover. But her catalog went deeper than that. She had songs that hadn't even been released yet. And I fell in love with that catalog. And it made me a Prince fan. So, when it came time for me to see him, I jumped at the chance because I couldn't really see him when I was younger. So in 2004, he came to New York for the New York leg of his Musicology tour, an album that had dropped a couple of months before. And I was determined to see him. In those days, you could get his tickets online. They really never really sold them at the box office. So you had to go to his website. I believe it was called Love for One Another. You Prince fans will correct me, and I hope you guys do. Anyhow, when I ordered the tickets, I noticed something funny. They were only $80. And I was like, wow, these must be nosebleed seats, because you didn't know where you were going to sit. The night of the concert came, and I went with a couple of friends. I went with a friend of mine and his wife, and we were all dressed to the nines. I had a purple suit made for the occasion. Yeah, I know. Anyway, we get into Madison Square Garden, and the usher leads us down that, the row of seats. And I noticed that we're going closer and closer and closer to the stage. My friend and I looked at each other and was like, wow, yeah, we did it. And our dates were like, oh, excuse me, because we didn't tell them, where we were sitting. Heck, we didn't even know where we were sitting. So we looked like the men, like the men that night. Anyhow, we sit down, and Prince was fashionably late. The concert was supposed to start at, I believe, 7:30, but it started at 8 o'clock. And he comes on stage, and he makes this announcement. He says, y'all are going to have to carry me out of here in a box, because if you think I'm leaving early, you are sadly mistaken. For the next 2.5, 3 hours, Prince played non-stop, without intermission. He played everything in his repertoire, even certain things I had never heard before. And at one point in the concert, by the way, let me backtrack. When we got to our seats, I noticed how close we had third row seats, and they were so close you could see beads of sweat running off his face and his band member's face. And at one point, I walked out into the aisle. I believe they were playing, I think it was Let's Go Crazy, I think. And he noticed me in the purple suit, and he went like this. Nice suit. Man, I was floored. I could have died. That concert was one of the best concerts I've ever gone to. Probably the best concert I've ever gone to. 2 years prior, I went to see Michael Jackson at the 30th anniversary special, which was also a treat. But, and Michael Jackson fans, please don't kill me for this. Prince put on a better show, And as much as I loved Michael, my love for Prince grew even stronger from that night. Prince was the consummate musician. He loved people, and he will be missed. Now, my question for you guys is, one, have you ever seen Prince? And two, if not, what was the best concert you've ever gone to? What was the first concert you've ever gone to? And, you know, tell me your experience. Share your experience. Let's talk about it. I will talk to you soon. Please live life on purpose as well as with a purpose. Happy Easter for all you celebrate, who, celebrate. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.